Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to
I choose death. That's right, kids. I am wearing a Viltrumite shirt. And the cool thing about wearing an outfit like the Viltrumites is I can be fat and still wear this outfit. Know what I mean? Listen, Conquest was not a svelte, small-ass dude. Conquest was a fat son bitch, but everybody and their grandmother was afraid. They were so afraid of Conquest's fat ass that they didn't even give him a name. They just, hey, you Conquest, bitch. Yes, as you can see, my Temu order came in. I told Angry I was going to wear this shit. I told him. I was like, yo, Angry. Hey, yo, Angry. I told Angry Taz and Gambit, and they just, listen, you know you got to love your coworkers when they, hey, Michael Pruitt, don't feel attacked. Embrace it, Michael Pruitt. Michael Pruitt, go buy one of these. I want somebody to donate money or go on Temu and find Michael Pruitt a short sleeve Viltrumite shirt. Like, do not feel attacked, my good brother. No, we don't do attack. Come on now. Hey, Michael Pruitt, that's what you could be for Halloween, sir. That's what you could be for Halloween. Let me tell y'all something. Michael Pruitt dressed up as Conquest. Oh, the world ain't ready. The world ain't ready. The world is not ready. But listen, if Michael, I'm serious. By Halloween, I'm gonna get you a Viltrumite shirt. You got me a Mickey Ward hat. I'm gonna get you a Viltrumite shirt. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. But listen, this is how much you got to love your coworkers. When I became fixated with Grand Region Thrag, I went and found the Grand Region Thrag costume, and my coworkers, my sister and my brothers, as soon as I put it in the damn chat, do you understand? There's a cottage industry now, like a parade. Morning, y'all. Morning, Erica. Wolfie, good morning. All the way from Australia. Do y'all understand? There is a cottage. There's a song on GCPR talking about cloaks and capes and shit. Then, and I put the picture in our group chat. I said, this is about to be a thing. I'll give it a minute, maybe two. They already had me in a flying cape in Grand Region Thrag's outfit. Like those are the people I work with, y'all. Listen. Those are the people I work with. You got to know how much they love you, and you got to know how much you love them because, listen, a normal person would have been like, yo, I'm trying to tell y'all my dream. Y'all making fun of me? Word? This is what we do right now? Woke up super moody, and I'm on the verge of crying spell. Regardless, wishing you a good time and a good day. Chris Lotus, you come on here and get this love, baby. No, Michael Pruitt, there is a Villains Guild Discord server, but I'm talking about the Villains View was just like the show. It's me, Taz, Angry, and Gambit. And listen, not that we've acquired the shirt. Where do you stand on capes, Thomas? I don't want any cape after watching Man of Steel. I don't. Can't do it. Like, I love Christopher Reeve. Do not get me wrong. He will always be Superman to me. But his cape just laid there. It didn't move. You're Superman. You should have a cape that flows. And I know, listen, I already know because I know the three of them. What I'm about to say, they're going to be like, yo, of course he did. Of course he said that. The reason I like the Man of Steel cape is because it moves. It moves. I'm sorry. It moves. It flows. What do you want me to do about it? What do you want me to do about it? It flows. It is a cape that moves. Cape moves. I'm sorry. I like the cape. Listen. We love you, Chris. Let me tell y'all something. Let me explain something to y'all. I used to use the Man of Steel cape. I love my boyfriend, and I need to hear "Give Me the Couch." God, Jack's mom, listen, he's knocking a lining out of this shit. Jack's mom comes in. She understands what "Give Me the Couch" is. She comes in and announces like, "Hey, yo, I love my man. Give me the couch." Like, God damn it. Jiminy Christmas. Boyfriend is wearing that shit to sleep, goddammit. Attention, all you good white men. Jack's mom is completely off the market. She's done. No need for crying for help. The world just lost her. Listen, that woman wouldn't go back to a white man if you paid her money for it. He putting that thing on her. He putting that thing on her. Putting that, listen. She might, listen. Jack's mom got one of them older black men like me. That shit ain't young. I can tell you that right now. By now, Jack's mom would have been like, I love him. He be wearing it out, but goddamn, we don't even talk about nothing. It's just struggle loving this son of a bitch. Oh no, he older. Jack's mom got a man that's like 4 years. Didn't you say he was 4 years younger than you? Come on, man. That man in there like this. Hey! Jack's mom, man is.
Oh, baby.
She didn't change them cushions. He came right on.
The lights down low. Let me tell you about the softest love I ever known.
Wow, wow, wow.
Give me that couch.
Don't worry about it, Tau City. We see you, brother. Love you.
Hey! My back, neon nights and a heart off track. Kicked off my shoes.
She got a 77 model. Oh my God.
Saw you waiting there, cushions piled high. Girl, you don't argue, you don't complain. You just open up those arms again in the quiet glow.
Right, Stitcher Records presents
You're my sanctuary.
Knocking the lining out. The Jack's Mom's man
When the
story.
day gets rough and the streets get cold, you're the only one that
Hey!
lets me fall. Sink down deep in your sweet caress, wrapped in confidence. On my velvet embrace, softest touch in the whole wide place. You hold me close, don't say a word. Every curve of you, it's so superb. Baby, you cushion my soul tonight. Make everything feel so right. In your arms, I lose control.
Warning. The following part may spontaneously make you pregnant. We like to call this part the Immaculate Conception part of this song. Listener, What is it? Listener discretion is advised, goddammit.
Oh, so far.
Here it comes.
You're rocking my soul.
Ready?
Give me that couch.
Oh, my God. That is nasty.
Thuggish.
Oh, my God. Shit is nasty up here. Listen, Jack said her bed got pregnant. Tracita said, back away from your phone. Nasty work out there, boy. Jack's mom got a 77 model. Hey, y'all ever seen a 77 Cadillac? 4-door? Boy, that's some, listen, that's long meat. Jack's mom got the first one off the lot. Ma'am, what are you in the mood for? Well, I would really like to talk about that 4-door Cadillac Brougham over there. Ma'am, are you sure you can handle all of that? Didn't I say I just wanted to look at it, please? The 77 Cadillac Brougham, the one over in the corner. Okay, ma'am, wait, I'm pretty sure we can finance it for you. What will you be getting your license plate? What will your license plate say? What will my license plate say on that Cadillac?
Woo, woo, Daddy Longstroke. You can't smoke it. Woo, Daddy Longstroke. You can't toke it. Woo, Daddy Longstroke. Woo, 8 inches, come on, TV.
Morning, Jamila. I tell you. He's Salvador. Oh, good God. Oh, my sweet infant. All right, I need somebody to find out how do you say daddy longstroke in Salvadoran? How do you say daddy longstroke in Salvadoran? Somebody go look it up. I don't know what, I do believe El Salvadorans speak Spanish. I need somebody to find out how do you say daddy longstroke in Spanish? Because El Papi longstroke don't even sound right. Like that just sound foul. Sound foul. All right, kids, I am determined to get this show over by 10:30 today. Don't stop me, and we're going to push right the goddamn through. But as always, Godzilla -1, ultimate roar. Let's have us some fun, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Miss America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to an FOTP Friday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. And for your mama joke this morning, good morning, Mary. Your beautiful self. What are your mama joke this morning? Much like Jack's mom, I kind of have a tendency to be daddy longstroke, or as we like to call it, a DOD. Now, having the power of a DOD is kind of like Uncle Ben's speech to Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. You can't just be out here hitting, random pedestrians or, a girl that gave you a really good panini sandwich. But it is okay every once in a while to flex that muscle. Know what I mean? Like flex that muscle. So what happened was your mom, she was in a hurry. She was trying to get into a building, right? And, on a busy day, you got to take an elevator up this place. The elevators are going to be packed, especially in the morning. So what happened was your mom and I both got on the elevator at the same time. It's like 5, 10 people. It's really packed. It's really crowded. I touched your mom. Not with the, not with the, but I just brushed past her. And in that moment, it was like your mother got all the powers of Thor. Like, at that moment, just brushing past your mom, trying to get to where I was going in the elevator, she looked dead in my face. And all she felt was, your mom was ready to leave your daddy. Aha! All right, kids. How did they start? Hold on. How did they start SpongeBob SquarePants? All right, kids. Guess what day it is? Who has a barn and plays with dolls? Thomas Bishop. Who has a Godzilla doll? Mine is one. Thomas Bishop. Thomas Bishop. Thomas Bishop. It is Friday. Flag on the play. I know Nana told me not to sing, and I now understand why. Like that. You ever try to hit a high note with a low voice? Shit is ass. That shit was ass.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What the hell was that shit? May Money's up at 5 a.m. in the morning. And she's like, hey, yo, what is this shit? I ain't signed up for all of this, sir. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Flag on the Play Friday. The weekly show where we give out flags for the best of the goddamn worst. As always, we have our honorable mentions. We have our first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and our delay of game flags. Usually those are the big, big, nasty ones. Nah, man. So, as always, we start off with our honorable mentions. Oh, boy. Flag on the play. Hey, bitch, read the room. Double red flag on the play. Hey, bitch, read the room. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a whole lot of shit going on in the Middle East. We are fighting with Iran for no reason. Israel is bombing Lebanon. It's some nasty players out there. It really is. So, yeah, you ain't lying. Hey, Harley, you right. I do have struggle of vocals. I got ghetto loves vocals and shit. I got them ghetto vocals. Hey, around here, the official unofficial theme of this show is Ghetto Love by Melvin Riley. I know that. Look at the set. Like, can we see Coco? It's so painful out here. Where Coco? Coco is right here. Coco is right. Everybody calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Coco is right here. I didn't get rid of her. Coco is right here. Everybody okay? Everybody okay? I calm down. See, this is your daily reminder to calm the F down. Coco is here to remind you that yes, these people stink, and yes, you probably should be mad about the fact that they stink. But it's okay, because Coco is here. Everybody see her? Everybody see her? She's still giving y'all the bombastic side eye, and she's looping around like her ass is a is a comment hitting y'all with the critical offensive side. Criminal offensive side. There you go. There you go. Everybody good? Coco is everybody's support goat. That is what I realize Coco is. She is everybody's support goat. And I have no problem with that. I have no exactly, Mary. Give me y'all the side eye. All right, we got 2 super chats. We got a $2 super chat from Dragon.
Donations, gifts,
The goat holding the
gifts.
And we have a $5 super chat from May Money in the building.
Donations, gifts.
Happy Friday. Any advice to keep the men's off me? I'm swimming again this summer, and I'm in top quality shape. I need a fly swatter or something. Hey, May Money, when they come up to you, tell them you got herpes flare-ups. Like, just... Just tell them, oh, you think I'm cute? Yeah. I have continuous herpes flare-ups. Still want some? Come get some of this pumps, and then you're going to get bumps. Like, I'm just... I've said a lot of trifling shit on this show. I have said a lot of trifling shit on this show. But to give advice to a woman about how to stop men's attraction to her by telling her to tell people tell them she's got continuous herpes flare-up, that may be the nastiest shit I ever said. I don't know. I think that might be, listen, I think that might be it. I think that, dead ass, I think that might be it. That might have done it. Listen, Taz, Smoking Hot, one of y'all, because I know y'all are the archivists. That may very well, y'all might want to put that in a book. Yo, Thomas told a woman, in order to get away from the male gaze, tell them you have herpes flare-ups that don't stop. Like, that's diabolical. Miller said, I'm up here giving Big Brother advice. Listen, if any of y'all use that, don't tell nobody. Listen. Who the hell told you to say that?
Good night, Joe.
I got nothing. My brother E's in the building. My brother E, leader of the Outcast Nation, my second in the Villains Guild, my brother and good friend. Listen, just telling people, hey, yo, I got herpes flare-ups. You don't want to, listen, I really want to date somebody, but come on now. I was going to say, tell them your booty hole leaks sludge. And if that doesn't do it, I don't know what to tell you. Listen, if a man voluntarily tries to hook up with you, you tell him you have herpes flare-ups, run. That man's insane. That man is nuts. That man got some issues, goddammit. Or ask, is pegging you with a 14-inch dildo on the table? Who says the sound of coffee doesn't help the community? Who says these things? Like, who? You're giving this woman advice on how to get men off of her. Who says the sound of coffee doesn't give back to its community? Hey, yo. Tell them you got herpes and anal leakage. Who says that the sound of coffee does not give back to the community? E, make sure when you brag to your friends about this show, tell them, my brother Thomas does the sound of coffee every morning, and he gives out really pertinent advice. Like, for example, may what you're about to do be understood that you will get herpes and anal leakage, and it's not an offense on anyone I'm about to hook up with, have sex with, or touch. Like, who says we don't get back to the community? Hey, that's gonna be an advertisement. I need somebody to clip this part of the show. Like, just clip this part and watch this be a part of the Sound of Coffee ad on the radio station. Hey, the only thing I can tell you to tell them is tell them you got herpes flare-ups, and I don't know. The Sound of Coffee, here helping the community. Like I morning, Ashley, with your beautiful self. Hey, I don't know if Gambit want to do a voiceover after that. That's just nasty. That's egregious work. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. The Sound of Coffee, where we give out great advice for people to live by.
I could put my balls on a pita bread with some hummus and tahini and eat that to the face. You feel me? Mind your fucking business. Nobody asked you anything.
The Sound of Coffee, helping the community for over 2 years. Do you have a fundraiser that you would like to advertise? Advertise with the Sound of Coffee. We'll make sure we'll make sure your fundraiser is well funded.
Just bring the goddamn bread. Bring us the bread.
We're not gonna make it this morning. This morning gonna be rough. Do y'all hear me? This morning gonna be rough as shit. Gonna be some misunderstandings and furniture moving in this morning. I'm just being honest. So some of us ain't gonna make it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Flag on the Play Friday. Give out flags with the best of the worst. Let us get started with the bullshit. I was already talking about her ass. So, with all the dog shit, she said, I appreciate this advice. You better. Okay? You better. And you better not tell nobody where you got it from. You better keep this shit to yourself. Take that to the grave. Put that on the dead homies or something. Don't tell nobody you got that shit from here. Don't do it. Don't. Yo, I got herpes flare up. Men can't date me. Who told you this shit? Hey, dog, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Nobody coming to see you. So with all this bullshit going on in the Middle East right now, with the attacks in Belfast against people that are foreigners and Muslim brown people, in other words, they're out there ethnically rioting in Belfast, Northern Ireland right now. With all of this shit going on, here comes Gwyneth Paltrow. Boy, this bitch can't read a room. What is Gwyneth Paltrow doing? She is out here selling waterfront property in Israel. Bitch! Oh my God! She had a whole ass commercial. Gwyneth Paltrow has a whole ass goddamn commercial. Thomas, because of you, my wife is sick of bread. Sir, I ain't the one told you to have a sandwich while you bricked up. That shit ain't my fault. Put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That was not moi. That was you. It wasn't me. Yo, bitch. Not only she got a commercial. Do y'all understand me? She got a commercial. She got a whole ass goddamn commercial. This doofy bitch out here selling waterfront property in Israel right now. Most of Israel ain't got a brown person in it. This bitch out here selling, hey, you want to buy some waterfront property? Bitch, do you want to get kicked in your thorax? What's wrong with you? Gwyneth Paltrow cannot stop white women. She can't. She cannot. She got a white woman when that shit wasn't even ordered on the menu, bitch. Like, God, hey. This bitch is a conundrum. What is wrong with you, Gwyneth? Read the goddamn room, bitch. Right now is not a good time. The economy is ass meat sandwiches. Everybody's attacking Muslims all over the world. Benjamin Netanyahu is about as popular as pubic lice with machetes. Bitch, what is wrong with you? Goofy. Hold on. I saw a video, and I swear, I almost dropped my phone. So they showed this video of her, selling this waterfront property. She gave it whatever. A white woman. This is her video. She came in and dropped an empty box at her feet. She walks in like it was a stitch. She walks in, drops the box, and she said, "Go ahead. Ask me what's in it." If y'all don't get that joke, Gwyneth Paltrow making a video about waterfront property in Israel and another white woman stitching said video, coming in and dropping a cardboard box at her feet, at her own feet, and said, "Go ahead, ask me what's in it." If you don't get that joke, you were young as shit. Like the rest of us did. The rest of us did. Come on now. Gwyneth Paltrow. An empty cardboard box. Come on. I'm going to help some of y'all. Listen, I'm trying to help some of y'all get across the bridge. Y'all weren't there when the original thing happened. Come on. The rest of us were already over here. Come on. Walk. Don't look down. Just walk across. Don't look down. Don't look down. Come across the goddamn bridge. Thank you. Listen, put the number in the goddamn chat. Goddamn. On the start. If you ain't get that joke, you might be young. You might be a little bit, tad bit young. The rest of us live that shit in real time. Remind me one day we're going to do movies, misunderstandings, and furniture movie Monday. One day we are. And I'm going to tell y'all about some of the hilarities and shit that I went through going in and watching movies. And I got to tell y'all that Seven story. I have to. I have to tell you that Seven story. That is probably one. Listen, I do have, you know what? While you bullshitting, thank you, Kim. I do have the soundbite. Hold on. I do got it. What am I doing? JLC, get with me offline. Just that's what we had to say in the Army. Just get with me offline. Just get with me offline. Get with me offline. There it is.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Gwyneth, come get this 2,500 yards if you can get out of that box. That's all I'm gonna say, Gwyneth. That's all I'm gonna say, Gwyneth. Come get out of the box.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Hey, Michael Pruitt. Let's see. Michael Pruitt hit us with the "Where's the beef?" Sir. Come on. All right. This one I just cannot. My lack of shock is disgusting. Flag on the play. That's why you didn't win a championship, bitch. Double mix flag on the play. That's why you didn't win a championship, bitch. Guess who was in New York City signing MAGA hats? Guess who was in New York City this past week signing MAGA hats? You ready? Dan Marino.
Oh my God!
Dan Marino. Hall of Fame quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. Dan Marino. was seen. JLC, you ain't never seen Seven? Ooh. JLC, you can't watch that movie without us. Like, we not allowing you to do that. We are not allowing you to do that. Yes. Yes. He was in New York signing MAGA hats. Now, I am not shocked that Dan Marino is a Republican. I'm not. I'm really not. Like, I'm not surprised most of these people are Republican. Like, Kansas City's hometown hero is Greg Brett. Is it Greg? God damn, I done forgot it. That's why when I found out he's a Republican, he became irrelevant. George Brett. George Brett. It was one of them G's. I knew it was one of them G's. So when I found out that George Brett was not only a Republican but a MAGA supporter, I was like, yeah, I'm good. And that is Kansas City's hometown hero. Before there was a Patrick Mahomes, there was a George Brett. And George Brett is not only a Republican, but a MAGA supporter. I've been on the plaza. I've been to George Brett's restaurant or been past it. I've never eaten in there, and I probably never will. But like right behind the banner was a goddamn MAGA hat, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. So I'm not surprised Dan Marino is a goddamn MAGA supporter. What I am surprised about is this. If at this point you are signing MAGA hats in New York City in 2026 after all the shit that this man has done, I can't trust you with nothing. Now I'm looking at your entire career and telling you to eat balls. Now I'm looking at your entire career, and
I'm
going,
put my balls on a pita bread with some hummus and tahini and eat that to the face. You feel me?
That's how I'm feeling. So Dan Marino's MAGA. Okay. That's why your bitch ass didn't win a championship. That's why. Because you couldn't pick. Listen, you couldn't pick a good candidate out of a police lineup, bitch. 4,000 yards. All right, kids, we getting into the game. Like I said, I am determined to get this show over by 10:30 because these shows be going on. Listen, sometimes the flag on the play Friday lasts longer than the OJ trial. All right, like, some of y'all need help, and me too. So, first quarter action, no less than one flag, no less than one flag, no less than one flag, and goddamn. Oh, I'm starting off hard in the paint. 4 flags on the play. God damn. 4 flags on the play. God damn. This just has to be read. I can't. A video or a sound will not do this justice. I got to read this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Cannon's baby mama wrote her PhD on absent fathers. Oh my God! Nick Cannon's baby mama wrote her PhD paper on absent fathers. God damn. Jiminy Christmas. Morning, SEL Blue Girl with your beautiful self. Yo. God damn. Let me keep reading. Brittany Bell, mother of 3 of 12 children, just earned her doctorate. Then the internet read the dissertation. Shit. The title says everything. Black fathering and the experience of the adult child with multiple siblings from different women. Oh my God! God damn! God damn!
Pause! What is
Wow. Oh, I have 3 of your 12. Guess what?
I'm leaving here with something.
Leaving here with something.
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
This woman said adult child. This is the title. This is the title. Black fathering and the experience of the adult child with multiple siblings from different women. God dang. She might as well have said, I found my baby daddy in a $10 house.
Mama still working in them $10 houses?
She was the experiment for the paper. Taz, stop. Don't do that, Taz. Taz. For the love of Pete, don't do that. Don't do that. That is God damn. Hold on. Bell's doctoral research examines the impact of absent fathers who have multiple children with different women and how those family structures shape the children as adults. Shit! Brittany, get off his throat. God damn. She lived the research. 12 Cannon kids, 6 mothers, 9 siblings outside of her home. Bell and Cannon have been on and off since 2015. Her 3 children shared 9 half-siblings across 5 other households. The exact family structure the dissertation set out to study. God damn it. Oh, my God! Shit! Taz, you know what you did. She lived the experiment. Taz, we was that. God damn it. God damn it. She didn't subtweet, she cited. Per her research notes, the study explores how these family dynamics affect identity, formation, mental health, and intergenerational fatherhood, turning a lived experience into a body of academic work. Congratulations, Dr. Bell. Doctor. You put some respect on her name. That is Dr. Bell. We got a $2 super chat from Dragon.
Donations.
God damn.
Donations. Gifts.
Hell have no fury over a woman scorned. Good God almighty. Hey, Nick, while you over there interviewing that big head bitch talking about what black folks need to do, you need a vasectomy, sir. Look. Yes, you were right, Taz. Let me explain something to y'all. Yes, I do have 4 baby moms. I do. 4. But that's it. 4. I've given the world 3 boys and a girl. That's it. These nuts are only hanging around for a farewell tour, bitch. My nuts are a Grateful Dead concert. The whole band ain't there because most of them are dead. My nuts is, I will get by. My nuts are here for decorations at this point, goddamn. More children at 54. Shit. Listen, that man wore a turban and battled Eminem, and he over here battling the need to not pull out. Like, Nick Cannon couldn't pull his chair out from underneath this desk, goddamn. Good God almighty. Jay Thomas says, Nicholas Scott Cannon was using his male member too much. You know what, Jay Thomas? You're right. Like, Jay Thomas, that man was out here hitting everything. If you had a car accident, if you had a rear end hit and run with Nick Cannon, you was getting pregnant. Like, you was. Can you imagine your proclivity to not wear a condom and not be able to pull out of anything results in somebody getting a goddamn doctorate off of your stupid ass. And that's why my nuts are closed off, buddy. Listen, I look at my balls every time I go in the shower. I say, fellas, 3 boys and a girl. We had a good run. That was a good run. That was good. That was a good run. I watched this NFL player name all 13 of his kids. Good God, Jiminy Christmas. All 13 of his kids, and he's like, so-and-so is 9, and so-and-so, she's 9. Also, so-and-so is 9, and also so-and-so is 9. Goddamn, 9 years ago, you took no prisoners. Michael Pruitt, his ass was out there slinging dog meat. Like, he was out here slinging that hit-and-run coochie, hit-and-run dick. I have 2 sons that are a month apart. But they're by 2 different women. Now, I freely admit that. My oldest is 30. My youngest is about to be 22 in August. That's it. That's all. My nuts are done. Like, God, human Christmas. Nick Cannon is like Sean on Scary Movie. 10-second man. Good Lord. Hey, man, when your sexual proclivities end up with somebody getting a doctorate, you need to rethink life. Like, I'm sorry. Ooh. Hey, Lisette, I ain't even mad at her. I am not. Listen, I need y'all to understand me. I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion mad at this woman at all. Dr. Bell earned this shit. This is basically for Nick Cannon's ass. You out here interviewing Amber Rose like somebody give a goddamn about her planet-sized ass head. Meanwhile, your baby mama is getting a doctorate degree on your lack of control over your own dick. Dog, get these 5,000 yards and get the hell out of my face. 5,000 yards. Repeat first down. I hate this one. I hate it. Another one. 4 flags on the play. He's ripe enough to pick. 4 flags on the play. He's ripe enough to pick. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to SpaceX IPO 2 days ago, Elon Musk is the world's first trillionaire, which means it's time to go ahead and eat him. $10 stacks a month. God damn. I used to bitch moan and complain about 500 a month. Like, God damn. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk is the world's first trillionaire. Everybody talking about eat the rich. It's time to cook his old ass. It's time. It's time. No human being should be worth $1 trillion. So guess what? No human being will be. It'll send a lesson to all the rest of them. We're going to put your bitch ass in a pot. Magpie, keep us posted and let your mom know we love her. And if you need anything, please let know. Please let us know. Yeah, it's time. He's ripe enough. He's ripe enough. Your initial public offering netted you the title of the first trillionaire. Congratulations. Now get your ass in this pot. You see, ladies and gentlemen, when I say eat the rich, I'm not playing. I'm not joking. I don't like none of them. A billionaire is a glitch in the goddamn system. I said what I said. Exactly, Witchy. Feed his ass to some menopausal orcas. If a billionaire is a glitch in the system, what the hell do you think a trillionaire is? I'm tired of us cradling the balls of the rich. It's time to cut them. It's time to cut their nuts. It's time to cut their nuts. You have Jeff Bezos being interviewed talking about raising my taxes isn't going to help that school teacher in New York City. Guess what, bitch? We can try. We can try. Let's see if you're wrong, Jeff. You got James Dolan, the owner of the New York Knicks. He out here saying stupid shit like this. Let me find it. He out here saying stupid shit like this. Everyone thinks I'm this horrible rich monster. Like I'm not giving away all my championship courtside seats to New York mole people. People will see me sitting courtside with all the mole people laughing and eating beans out of cans and cheering on the Knicks, and they'll still hate me. What can I do? Die? You can die. You can meet Mahalia Jackson and the Boab Bird at the crossroads with Uncle Charlie. With Uncle Charlie. That's what you can do. I don't want F the rich. I said it. Do I want money? Yes. Do I want to have enough money to support this station? Yes. Do I want enough money to pay every host a salary? Yes. Yes. There, I said it. But notice what I just said. I didn't want enough money to buy a lobbyist. I didn't want enough money to pay off a politician. I didn't want enough money to influence the laws. I want enough money to where none of the people that work for GCPR will ever have to work again. Give them a nice ass salary. I want us to have ad revenue that brings in money to pay these incredible show hosts. In other words, I'm looking out for the community. James Dolan, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, they look out for themselves. So, James, you know what you could do? Die. You can die. The neurologist for the injection in my brainstem yesterday. God damn, Witchy. I'm dead ass. We're supposed to celebrate the fact that Elon Musk is a trillionaire? No. You know how we celebrate Elon Musk becoming a trillionaire? By his car blowing up with him in it. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that harsh? Was that harsh? We're paying damn near $6 a gallon at the tank, at the pump. And the president of the United States is having a UFC fight on his goddamn birthday on the taxpayer dime. But I'm wrong for saying it would really be nice watching Elon Musk boil in a pot like gumbo. Y'all kiss my balls. Y'all can kiss, you know what? Not my balls. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. I have the First Amendment right to say that. I have the First Amendment right to say that. I have the First Amendment right to say that. I do. I have the First Amendment right to be able to say, I don't like billionaires. I think they're a glitch in the system and they shouldn't exist. When you hoard that much money, after buying all the Bugattis and yachts and big houses and shit, you start thinking, I want to keep this shit, so you start buying politicians. Bitch, I ain't got to like them. I don't. If I won the lottery today, the Powerball's up at 200 and something odd million, Mega Millions is up at 400 something odd million. I would literally, and I know my wife would get mad at me, but it is what it is. I would put $5 to $10 million into this company. We would have a Roku channel. We would have GCPR and GCTV. And y'all would be able to see these shows on your Roku channel, and that draws Avenue dollars in, and I'd be able to pay my entire staff, the producers behind the scene, the show hosts. I would make sure Jeff Kennedy never has to work at a job he hates ever again. And I would start a legacy that would far outlast me. Because I told y'all at 70 years old, the Sound of Coffee is going to be a different show. But I'm looking out for the people that helped me get here. These assholes don't. So no, I don't have to celebrate them. And no, I don't have to mince my words and shit like that. These rich bitches can die. They can die and go away. And they can take their family legacies with them. I'm supposed to celebrate a trillionaire? I'm supposed to celebrate a trillionaire? A trillionaire. When I know for a fact there's homeless people that are living under bridges and shit. We got people that are strung out on meth and heroin and crack and shit like that, and they can't even get into a methadone clinic because there's 5,000 goddamn steps and hoops they got to fly through. when I know my disabled daughter doesn't have all the damn amenities that she needs to live a long life because our federal government would rather cut Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security, and I'm supposed to celebrate a trillionaire? No, I don't. I hope Elon Musk, I hope as soon as he found out he was a trillionaire, he fell his ass down the stairs, broke everything in his body, including his neck 4 times, and died. I said what I said. I'm ashamed about that shit. Yeah. He's ripe enough to pick, kids. Time to get the billionaire pot going. While we listen, that's why in Luigi we trust, goddammit. 8,800 yards, repeat second down. Are y'all ready for this? This first quarter is 4 flaggers. This whole first quarter is 4 flaggers. Flag on the play. Please tell me this is a joke. It isn't. F. 4 flags on the play. Please tell me this is a joke. It's not. F. I don't know how to do this one. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Star. It would be really cool if Luigi was walking down a dark alley and Elon Musk was on the other side of it. It would be real cool. That way we wouldn't have anything to worry about. Y'all, I don't know how to do this. I don't. May Money in the Building is a new member of Ghost Claw Productions Radio. Welcome to the building. The best way I can do it and see if I can find it is let Jimmy Kimmel do it. Because this has got to be the stupidest shit. Just listen.
Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thanks for all the clapping. I don't get that at home. Hi there. I want to say a special hello to those who are watching the NBA Finals earlier tonight here on ABC, and a regular hello to those who are not watching. We recorded our this show before the game, so I cannot tell you.
Hold on. I don't know how. I don't even know if I can do it. Yep, because there's an ad. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, one Donald John, he's really getting into this UFC shit. He really is. He's getting into it so much that he has minted, and I'm not making this up, Trump's $12,000 UFC fight commemorative coin. The coin, a $12,000 coin. Jimmy Kimmel took a dig at Donald Trump's commemorative medallions and coins, priced as high as $1,200 a piece, for the UFC fight night set to take place on the White House lawn June 14th, which the late night host noted has, and I'm not making this up, kids, no face value. Oh my God! This man is out here selling a commemorative coin. A commemorative coin that will cost upwards of 12G. And it is absolutely worth fuck all. It is worth dog meat. It is worth booty cheek sandwiches. It is worth a 10-pack of ass. It is worth nothing. Nada, zip, zilch, zero. It's worth nothing. He need to go to jail. He need to go to jail. Let's say somebody actually is dumb enough to pay 12 G's for this coin. Here's my question. Here's two of them. Number one, who paid for the coin? And number two, where'd the money go? Where'd it do? Where'd it do? What I hold in my hand is about 9.25 grams of pure silver. Pure silver. I do not know what silver. look at E. He come in like, oh, by the way, Mac. By the way, Thomas. Nick kind of has to go. $12,000. These coins are going for upwards of $12,000. But if you buy one, it's worth about as much as this bracelet. Actually, the bracelet is worth more because this is pure silver.
He's got to go.
Wait a minute. He is on child 13, isn't he, E? I don't know when that kid's due. All I know is it's dumb. I'm
Donations, gifts.
Silver is going for $67 an ounce. You SC with the $1.99 super chat. I wish all the rapscallions would just beat Trump's ass. They could too. All right. This man is selling y'all. You are spending $12,000 to buy a gold token with his face on it that's only good at a $10.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
The grift, the balls on this man, the absolute nuts on this human being. They may be as small as black eyed peas, but the balls on this man, the balls on it. The Heritage Foundation, I ain't changing my name to, no, sir. The Heritage Foundation is running your government, and Donald Trump is finding more and more ways to separate you from your money. This man, literally, they elected a man who sold steaks at the Sharper Image, and for over 10 years, he has been selling shit like that to, God damn it, man. God damn it. The nuts on this man. The absolute testicular fortitude of Donald Trump knows no goddamn bounds, and he still has the person in charge of commerce is still trying to write a letter that says that none of his businesses, his family's businesses, his businesses, or his grandchildren's businesses can be investigated. The nuts on this man. The nuts on this man. Morning, DJ. DJ, I hope your appointment was great. And he wants kids to have a Trump account. And let's not forget Trump RX. Trump RX. The nuts. The balls on this man. 12,000 yards. Repeat. Third down. Jeez Louise. And on that same note, 4 flags on the play. God, jeez, in front of us? 4 flags on the plate. Really, right in front of us? Yo, Barry Weiss is doing, listen, Barry Weiss and the Ellison family are literally putting the long dick to CBS. Long dick.
You can't smoke it.
Barry Weiss is long dicking CBS. Former 60 Minutes staffers lash out, slam Barry Weiss, changes as a facelift with an effing machete. Everything she touches has turned to shit. Everything she touches has gone colossally wrong. These are people that spoke on the condition of anonymity. Barry Weiss is wearing CBS News' ass out. She is pumps in a bump for real, for real. Here you have a news division on what used to be called the Tiffany Network. And y'all send this damn goofy bitch that was only running an internet website to run a news division. She is out here putting the pumps and the bumps to CBS News. Wear her ass out. She is knocking the bottom out of CBS News. She is knocking long dick. She is putting the swole meat to goddamn CBS News. Woof! CBS News head Barry Weiss' alleged actions while overseeing the famed news magazine program 60 Minutes have continued to make headlines of their own. After months of controversial reports about Weiss's direction over the legendary show and a series of high-profile firings of longtime professionals involved with the program, several former staffers have lashed out at the Free Press founder whose lack of broadcast journalism and sustained investigative reporting experience previously drew ire from critics when it was announced that she'd take over the storied news division, the news organization. We have acknowledged that 60 Minutes needed a bit of a facelift and there were potential positive ways to improve the program, but it's the way they have gone about it. An anonymous ex-60 Minutes staffer told Variety in a new piece highlighting the controversy surrounding CBS News. You don't give a facelift with an effing machete. She is out here long dicking this goddamn news network. God dang. Scott, thank you, Jamila, for reminding me that. Scott Pelley just did an interview with what? The New York Times, I think? And he did not hold back last week when they fired this man. He said Barry Weiss is in here to destroy this news station. This bitch is hitting spinal column. I did not understand your stroke game, Miss Weiss. Listen, I gotta respect the player. Because what you're doing to CBS News, that is nothing like that has ever been seen in the history of in-out sex. Listen, this bitch is putting long meat to these goddamn people. Exactly, Ms. Lyles. Scott Pelley is absolutely right, though. That's the thing. Everything Scott Pelley said was right. Everything everybody has been saying is right. Do y'all understand? This bitch literally canceled a story about the conditions that the CCOT prison in El Salvador is treating these people that are getting picked up by ICE. She scrapped that story. We ended up having to see it from CBS or 60 Minutes Canada. 60 Minutes, I think even 60 Minutes Australia ran it. But this bitch did an interview with Erica Kirk. Can I be honest with y'all? You know I'm going to. Because I know y'all feel the same way. Besides her husband catching a round to the neck, what else is Erica Kirk famous for? Oh, that's right. Running some sort of an orphanage or charity or something in a country, and you did it so bad they kicked your ass and banned you from doing that shit in the country. The ratings for Barry Weiss's one-on-one interview with Erica Kirk, that bitch was pulling up what is it? Community cable channel numbers, bitch. Morning, Gambit. Y'all remember cable access channels where like the studio would be like two plastic ferns, some seats and shit like that? Like, you remember that? Woof! That bitch interviewed Erica Kirk, and I can guarantee you, more people are watching this show right now than watch that shit. Like, God damn. Read the room. Nobody give a goddamn about that hoe. Nobody cares. Thank you, Taz, being a failed, drunken reality TV floozy. So her husband catches one in the neck. He wasn't shit either. What did I tell y'all last week? There was a suggestion that they bring in Joe Rogan to 60 Minutes. Oh my God! When I tell you she is putting meat to bone, she's putting meat to spinal column, goddamn. Jesus. This bitch is laying long pipe. Joe Rogan, a correspondent on 60 News, 60 Minutes.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Bitch, she is. Barry Weiss comes in there every morning with a bottle of wet platinum lube, and she talking about what can I do to 60 Minutes News today, goddamn it. Bitch is hitting them with the licky boom boom down, goddamn it.
Licky boom boom down.
She's putting licky boom boom meat on them. Just rocking jaw meat. Ooh, my wife just found a coffee out. God damn, she is listen. She is the dip on the chip,
brother. Whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
Joe Rogan to replace Scott Pelley is the rumor. If Joe Rogan becomes a correspondent for 60 Minutes, listen, at that point, everybody just need to wear lipstick so at least you get a lipstick print near her balls. Like, God damn it. Jesus. Joe Rogan replaces Scott Pelley.
Just bring the goddamn bread. Bring us the bread.
E, you at a road show right now helping the homeless? See, this is why he's my brother. He is putting in work in the community, and that's why I love that man. Because he knows I'm afraid of crowds and I can't go out in the community. I go out and then go back home. Like, for real. She is putting long dick to this goddamn news organization. Jesus Christ. And the Ellisons are only doing this because Trump had a problem with, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, they said something bad about me. So Barry White's like, don't worry about it, Daddy. I'm gonna hit him with the long meat, baby. Don't worry about it. CBS News, the whole news division is over here like this.
Dad, I can't feel my legs. You ain't gonna need them.
Bums away. God damn. This bitch ain't even spitting on the dick she putting in the CBS News. God damn. Put some sweat on it or something, bitch. God damn. Replace Scott Pelley with Joe Rogan. You out here canceling damn stories. You out here firing longtime producers and shit like that. And you want to bring in Joe, I ate ivermectin and I'm fine Rogan? God, at least spit on it. Like, at least spit on the dick. God dang. Good Lord. This bitch is not letting them off the bed.
Daddy long stroke. You can't smoke it. Daddy long stroke. You can't toke it. Daddy long stroke. 8 inches. Come on, DB.
Ms. Lau says, sir, the vegan meat ain't long enough. It was prosthetic. Listen. Oh, no, this is 100% steer meat. Like, she is. Sometimes we want to hear the news that we disagree with. Here's the problem with that, Erica. When you destroy an entire news division because a man-child is the president, she put that Scott Depatoli or whatever the hell that goddamn dude's name is. Deepo Mekol or whatever. Him. Hickley him. She put his ass in the CBS News, like he does the CBS Nightly News. That shit is pulling up a basketball player with no legs numbers, goddamn. Coming into the game is Legless Larry Lincoln. Legless Larry with the 3-point ain't hitting shit. That man, all he does is make houses with bricks and shit. That's what she's doing. She is out here wearing the CBS News division out because, and I'm going to say this is going to offend some people, and I don't care. Everybody can't do every job. With the Ellisons running CBS News into the ground, nobody trusts CBS News. Who, raise your hand if you would sit through 30 minutes of listening to Hickler him, what is Deepatelli, what, Hickler him Ali, to do the nightly news. Would you? No. Why? Because he's an idiot. He's a goddamn idiot. Barry Weiss don't know what she's doing. Hickler him don't know what he's doing because the Ellisons are doing all of this to appeal to a man who falls asleep everywhere. Come on. You can't even make that up. Tony, hey, Jay Thomas, it's Tony Hickler today. Listen, it's Tony Hickler today. The CBS News with Tony Hickler. I don't know that man's name. They canceled Stephen Colbert and brought in Comics Unleashed. Coco and Godzilla -1 could do a better set than all the Comics Unleashed. 15,000 yards from Pete Ford down. Second quarter action, no less than 2 flags, no less than 2 flags, no less than 2 flags. Listen, David Muir is out here. Listen, David Muir is out here making your grandma's panties wet. I don't know. David Muir out here like, yes, I'm David Muir with the ABC News. And your grandmama's like, I'm feeling something in my crotch. Like, listen, David Muir, that is a very attractive man. I'm not going to sit up and lie. David Muir is a very attractive man. And then you put a flak jacket on him with a short sleeve shirt with the arm, bruh. We all right now. Tony Hickler ain't got shit on David Muir. David Muir is out here. Listen, David Muir go on the damn thing, and your grandmama's vagina goes,
Good night, y'all.
Lord. David Muir is out here doing commercials, and women are like, okay, whatever you selling, I'm buying. Just say it. Second quarter action, no less than 2 flags. Flag on the play. Hey, dog, you ain't even qualified for your job. Who you talking to? Double mixed flag on the play. You ain't even qualified for your job. Who are you talking to? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good old Mark Wayne Mullen is back in the news. Why is Mark Wayne Mullen back in the news? Because Mark Wayne Mullen blasts Zoran Mamdani as shameful over alleged anti-police behavior. The DHS secretary also claimed that the New York City mayor mistreated Donald Trump during their White House meeting. Kiss my dick. What? I have often said that a CEO is the least, like the most useless person in any company. And I happen to be one. I'm the CEO and chief content creator. Jeff is the president and head of the news division. Okay, that's how we work. I am the CEO of Ghost Law Productions Radio. I'm the least worth person in this entire organization. All right. When you get the CEO big job, you're worthless. Why is everybody mad when somebody mistreats Donald Trump? I don't give a shit, Keisha. Like, now, mind you, this is Mark Wayne Mullen. who is a plumber. A plumber. If your toilet is stopped up with toilet paper and dog shit, call Mark Wayne Mullen. You do not call Mark Wayne Mullen for the Department of Homeland Security. And this man, this was Homeland Security Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen, took another jab at New York City's Mayor Zohran Mamdani, telling reporters he's a, quote, radical socialist who is, quote, anti-law enforcement. Bitch, so am I. Like,
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Everybody on this show is a radical socialist that's anti-law enforcement. Duh! Wait, what the Hey, E, watch this. Watch this. Both Panda and E are over in the UK. Hey, E, would it be safe to assume that you're a radical socialist that's anti-law enforcement? Just put a thumbs up, brother. Just put a Panda. Would it be safe to assume that you're a radical socialist who's anti-law enforcement? Just put some thumbs up. To my two UK people. Hey, Wolfie. Wolfie's all the way over in Australia. Wolfie, would it be safe to assume that you're a radical socialist who's anti-law enforcement? Would you just put a thumbs up? Just all of the people outside of the United States. Are you a radical socialist who's anti-law enforcement? Go ahead. I just want to see something. I just want to see something. I just want to see something. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Come on, call me crazy. I just want to see something. Mullen launched his screed against Mamdani during a press conference on Thursday after a reporter asked him whether federal immigration operations in sanctuary cities like New York City would differ from enforcement efforts elsewhere in the country. That's the question. Look, Magpie, I'm trying to see something. Just trying to see something. That was the question. Federal immigration operations in sanctuary cities like New York would differ from enforcement efforts elsewhere in the country. That's the question. Here's his answer. When you take somebody like Mamdani, who's just this radical socialist that's anti-law enforcement, anti-police, it's shameful because the NYPD is awesome. Hey, bitch, that ain't the question they asked you. Like, hey, do you want to go to Chili's with me to get something to eat? Well, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that Zohran Mamdani's a radical socialist, you'd be able to eat at home. Hey, bitch, that ain't what I asked. Focus! Focus. Focus, I. Now I sound like Mr. Miyagi. Focus. Focus, I. Focus, I. That was a question. That's his answer. They're phenomenal to work with. They have the best crowd procedures. They have the best law enforcement agency. Mullen said, I'd put them up against just about any city around the country, and they have a pride about them doing so. Could you please get off the nuts of the NYPD? Sir. Sir. Your suck-to-blow ratio is off, sir. Your suck-to-blow ratio is a little bit off. I'm going to need you to get, move your chin. At least let the nuts hit the side of your mouth and not all the way to goddamn in. What's wrong with him? Mullen then accused Mamdani of not allowing the police to do their job. Ladies and gentlemen, if a cop gives you a ticket, they're doing their job, yes? We all would assume. If you're speeding and a cop gives you a ticket, they're doing their job, correct? If there's a break-in and the cops come in and arrest somebody that did the break-in, would they not be doing their job? If there is a hostage situation and the police get the hostage situation over, they save the hostage and kill the person who took them hostage, would the police not be doing their job? What is this meathead talking about? This is why you asked you to stay in plumbing, stupid. He's not letting them do their job. Quote, all these guys in the NYPD, they just want to go to work. Bitch, they go to work. I don't know what it is about white men in charge of shit. I don't know what it is about white men in charge of shit. But this idea that somebody is holding them back from doing their job, I hated when Donald Trump said that shit when I was in uniform. We're going to unleash our military. Unleash us to do what, bitch? Go to the DPAC? Focus. 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 If I'm in uniform, in front of my platoon, giving an accountability formation to my first sergeant, right before we do PT, did I not do my job? What are you going to do? Unleash me to be able to tap into the speed force to do the goddamn job? I hate that shit. Gods, I hate that. I swear to round, I hate that. We're going to unleash the police to do their job. They want to do something that they can feel like they were called to do. Ain't they doing that now, though? And they're great at it. Mark, at least adjust the left nut to match where you put the right nut. It's giving the numbers, brought to you in part by Pam Bondi. Lord. But they got a leader that's handcuffing them, handcuffing cops. Handcuffing cops. Oh, you cynical villain, you missed a lot. You're going to have to watch this shit on the replay, sir. Handcuffing cops. And hopefully the police of New York, the people of New York will wise up and get a true leader in there in a few years. This man paid off the debt, balanced the budget of New York City for the first time since Jesus was a corporal in God's army. But sure, get rid of him. This is where it gets funny. Mullen also slammed Mamdani over his meeting with Donald Trump in the Oval Office in November 2025 after publicly trading insults with the president for months. Trading insults. That means the president was giving out insults too. What, y'all can't let the little man-child know that he was a piece of shit too? Oh, no, don't want to. Come on, baby. Come here, Mr. Trump. No, you were a good boy, Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump, you were such a good boy. You were such a... Shut your bitch ass up. Your punk ass down. You see the way he treated President Trump? I mean, President Trump literally brought him into the Oval Office, let him stand beside him, tried to actually give the olive branch and say, listen, we can settle our political differences aside together. But President Trump loves New York City. He loves the Knicks too, obviously. And the way the mayor treated him once he left the Oval Office will tell you what type of man he is. If y'all don't stop protecting this goddamn child with a diaper on, if y'all don't quit, this is a grown-ass man, y'all. This is a grown-ass man. And Mark Wayne Mullen is talking to him like he's a battered child. Did you see how he treated him? He said such nasty things. To an 80-year-old? Sit your punk ass.
Of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Sit down, Mark Wayne. 18,000 yards, repeat first down. Y'all been waiting on this. Y'all been waiting on this. And I've been letting it slide. I'm seeing how we out here moving. I said, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. It was the weights. I want you to remember what you're about to hear is because of those goddamn weights. 4 flags on the play. Pete, what are you doing? 4? Let me hit y'all with a Robert De Niro. Screw it. Yeah. 4 flags on the play. Pete, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, Pete XF is out here moving like a straight hoe. By now, you've all seen Pete Hegseth doing crossovers on an aircraft carrier. You've seen it with a "This Is War" T-shirt while he out here looking like a goddamn New York City rocket. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. Y'all have seen it. Y'all have seen him out there doing modified push-ups. Modified. Like cannon cockers, that sort of thing. Y'all seen it? Y'all have seen him barely pulling up. Like, his pull-up game is as bad as Nick Cannon's pull-out game. Like, it's... And I was willing to let him live. After all, he's a failed major. He is a failed major in the National Guard. I was willing to let him live. I was willing to let that man live. And then I saw him trying to lift weight.
Oh my God!
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. At that point,
He's got to go.
there is a video. Pete Hegseth he is on a weight bench. On a weight bench. With a spotter. And what looks to be two 25-pound weights on both sides. That is 50 pounds on the weight. You add up the bars, about 60 pounds. Maybe. 65. I'll give it 65. There's 65 pounds on that weight. On that whole thing. And Pete Hegseth looked like he was about to die. Pete looked like his ass was about to die. That man got underneath that shit, 60 pounds, 60 pounds. Spotter got him up, and that man was struggling. When he touched that shit, when that spotter let that shit go, it was straight struggle love. He was out there struggling. Straight struggling. With 60 pounds. 60. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a curl bar right over here. On it are two 25-pound metal plates, not even the rubber. This is straight metal. I got 60 pounds over there right now. I have a shoulder that feels like shit, and it's not the shoulder itself. I have a narrowing of the disc in my neck. That's why my hands hurt all the time. Sometimes y'all, since y'all been watching the show, y'all noticed I'm wearing those black gloves. That's when my hands hurt so goddamn bad, I can't do anything with them. So I got to put compression gloves on. I can lift that shit at least 4 times. Bad neck, bad hands, bad shoulder, and all. I can at least lift it 4 times without a squatter. Bruh man was out here struggle loving with 60 pounds. He touched it, the spotter let go of it, and the first thing he thought was,
I've made a huge mistake.
Pete, man, Pete. Yo, Pete, man. Pete, dog. Pete, what are you doing? You are struggle loving in a $10 house with 60 goddamn pounds.
Mama still working in them $10 houses?
60. From HuffPost, Pete Hegseth's latest workout video is peak masculinity theater for MAGA. These men represent the government. They represent the nation. They represent Trump's idea in particular, the right-wing ideals of manhood and masculinity. I'm going to be dead ass honest with you. To all the little rapscallions that might be watching this show, to all the people that have rapscallions that frequently quote things from The Sound of Coffee or quote things from me or whatever. For those of you outside the U.S., wherever you are, that are looking at this show going, wow, this show is incredible. I like this guy. He's funny and blah, blah, blah. I need you to hear me and hear me very, very closely. If you are looking for some masculinity thing, if you are looking for some indication of masculinity, you would be better off. You would be better off looking at a He-Man doll than Pete Hegseth. You would be better off going to wherever your local store is, picking yourself up a He-Man. I don't care if it's an old one. I don't care if it's a new one. I don't give a shit. Put that on your damn desk and working out trying to look like that son bitch than you would watching Pete Hegseth. There's no goddamn way. Y'all, I'm 250. I'm heavier now than I was in the Army. I'm heavier now than I was in the Army by about 15 pounds. I can still do push-ups. Does it hurt? Yeah. I can still do sit-ups. Does it hurt? Yeah. I could do a 2.5-mile walk. Will it hurt? Yeah. And I'm more peak masculinity than Pete goddamn Hegseth. He was doing them goddamn crossovers, and I was like, where is the Flight of the Bumblebee music? Where's that at? Have a better chance of finding masculinity in Gangstalicious than Pete. Like, seriously. No wonder they hate drag queens. They're competent. Yes! I am wearing a shirt based on a comic book about a race, a superior race of people. And it's a cartoon. You'll be better off using the Invisible cartoon on Amazon Prime as a workout technique than watching Pete Hegseth. He out here talking about the Department of War. Sir, if we gave you a weapon because there was the war going on, I'd leave. I would go home. Oh shit! Al-Qaeda ISIS is coming through the door. Don't worry about it, kids. I've got it. Who's that soldier? Who's that superhero? Pete Hegseth.
Good night, y'all.
Listen, just listen. When you get ready to hang me, just kiss my ass.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Just kiss my ass. When you get me up, because I already know I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I already know it. So when you hang me in a tree, just politely pull my pants down and just go ahead and kiss me.
And after you hang me,
this is gonna happen.
Kiss my ass.
Pete Hegseth is the one that's gonna save us. Oh, come on, man. Them goddamn Al-Qaeda ISIS is gonna look at him and go,
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
They gonna blow his bitch ass out the way. He would. Let me get off this one before we be here till 12. 25,000 yards. Repeat second down. Some bitch out here doing pull-ups. I had to do assisted pull-ups because of my shoulder. Pete Hegseth. I'm going to just leave it alone. We're going to be here all day if I don't. Leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. They're going to have to be Flag on the play Monday. I'm going to leave it alone. Lord Jesus. Oh, love you. Good morning, Sword. Love your face. Good morning, Celtic Muse, my good friend and my manager, Heather. Good Lord. I hate it here. We're going to be here all day. Flag on the play is costing what? 3 flags on the plate. It's costing what? Y'all knew it was coming. Y'all knew it was coming. The White House UFC event is costing $60 million. Oh my God! Source, don't be playing with me because I know you. It's not my FYP. It's our FY. Don't do that. Don't do this, Source. Don't do that. Okay. When you have a birthday party, depending on the age, you're going to spend a little bit of money. 100, 200, sometimes 5. As you get older, be safe, Mary, love you to death. Kiss that husband, kiss that kid for me. Be safe out there, Mary. We love you. When you rich, you might spend a couple of grand on a birthday. You know what I mean? All of us in the United States, we have a distinction now. And I want y'all to embrace it. We, and by we, I mean every taxpaying citizen in the United States, we just paid for the most expensive birthday party in history. Nobody has had more of an expensive birthday party than this bitch. 60 million bones. 60 million for a birthday party for an 80-year-old. Hey, yo, don't be. Come on now. Annabelle, what are you doing? 60 million with an M for a birthday party. I'm not playing. I really want y'all to understand this. That man could call that shit Freedom 250. He could call it Long Meat 250. He could call it, I'm probably going to be around till I'm 250. It's still a goddamn birthday party for an 80-year-old. Love you, Erica. Be safe out there. Love you to death. See you on Monday. We paid $60 million for a birthday party that none of us were invited to. Good morning, T-Drop Trenches. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee. The American taxpayer paid $60 million for a birthday party for an octogenarian. Could you imagine, I know this is weird. If this was your grandmother and you had $60 million to spend, you would spend $60 million on your grandmother's 80th birthday. But you would spend. I wouldn't. You would. If I had $60 million, I would have a year-long birthday for everybody in my family. It might cost me $60 million. Now, I would spend it, but not you. This is a collective we. W-E, we. We. We paid 60 million mother effing dollars for a birthday party for an octogenarian. Oh, you talking about Marco Rubio. He did suggest that from now on, diplomacy be done in the octagon. Hey, man, just give Donald Trump a medallion like President Camacho in Idiocracy. Annabelle with the $2 super chat.
Donations, gifts.
How much to rent a squeaky tank to show up? We are paying 60 million bones for a birthday party for an old shitty man who Bud Light is sponsoring it. And while everybody remembers this, while this shit has got your cackles, your blood boiling, the bile coming out, please remember this. It's at 8 p.m. at night. And this man falls asleep during cabinet meetings during the day. Do y'all think this man gonna be awake long enough to watch these fights? Be honest with yourself. And here's the crazy thing, Shab. If it rains out, let's say Washington, D.C. is hit with the biggest the biggest thunderstorm since Thor got mad at Iron Man. Let's say it happened. We paid $60 million for nothing. The man is going to fall asleep. He fell asleep. And then James Dolan, the owner of the Knicks, go talk about he wasn't falling asleep. James, stop lying to him. Stop lying to him, stop lying to you, and stop lying to us. That man was asleep. He was knocked the puck out. And that was at a basketball game with people who wanted to be there in the heart of New York City with the New York Knicks fans just out there, just mad loud. He fell asleep. And you think he's going to stay awake for a UFC fight? Do you? Do you? Bro, man going to be asleep before Lee Greenwood finished the singing. In other words, we paid for the most expensive sleep any of us have ever had in the history of pillows and beds. We got long meat. We got long meat. We got long. Do y'all understand how bad we got screwed? Donald Trump is doing to America what Barry Weiss is doing to CBS. What is that?
Daddy long stroke. You can't smoke it. Daddy long stroke. You can't toke it. Daddy long stroke. 8 inches long TV.
Dog, if somebody paid me $60 million to go to bed, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Do you hear what I am trying to tell you? I'm going to bed. For $60 million, I'm going to bed and I ain't getting out the bitch till you tell me not to. This is the long meat chronicle. And every taxpaying American is paying for this. We are getting long dick stuff. Y'all remember that dude that used to be on YouTube all the time talking about, I'm Tyrone, and I'm trying to find your wife so I can hit her long dick style. And it was, boy, you remember that? That Tyrone is looking for us now. Tyrone is looking for us. Except Tyrone is no longer Tyrone. His name is Donald. I'm Donald Trump, and you're going to pay $60 million just for me to take a nap. Long dick style. Boy,
Daddy long stroke. You can't smoke it. Daddy long stroke. You can't toke it. Daddy long stroke. 8 inches long TV.
We are paying for this man
Go to sleep.
Get out of it. If I keep up, we're going to be here all day. Let me just get 40,000 yards. Repeat third down. Woo-hoo. Here's something I thought was just dumb. Flag on the play. Who the hell asked for that? Double mixed flag on the play. Who the hell asked for that? Did y'all know they trying to do a home improvement reboot? Who had that on their bingo card? Who in their right mind said, you know what, with America being the dumpster fire having sex with the carcass of a dead raccoon on the side of a road while we have a train accident, you know what we need in all of this? We need a reboot of Home Improvement.
Pause! What is that?
From Variety. Tim Allen says Home Improvement reboot is stuck because of on-screen sons' personality problems in real life. They've got their own issues. Toy Story 5-star Tim Allen says a Home Improvement reboot is not likely at the moment due to personality problems with the actors who played his on-screen sons on the classic ABC sitcom. Nobody want let them boys have their goddamn issues. Don't nobody want that shit. Who asked for that? Who told you we wanted that shit, Tim?
Why?
Tim, did nobody ask for that? Nobody's asking for that. Like, hey man, listen, where's Toy Story 5? I better see a Toy Story 5 before I see a goddamn a Home Improvement reboot. It's about they got their own personality issues. Duh! They have their own personality issues.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Of course they do, Tim. They're grown men. God damn. Listen, contrary to what Pete Hegseth wants y'all to believe, grown men ain't okay, God damn it. We're not okay. We're barely hanging on, okay? Listen, we are not okay. We're barely hanging on. You talk about a Home Improvement reboot is not in the works because the boys that played your sons on television have personality issues. Water is wet, birds fly, fish swim, and ain't nobody asked for this shit, Tim. Sit your stupid ass down. Goofy ass. 45.6 thousand yards, repeat, fourth down. Halftime action, halftime action, halftime action. I am determined to get this show over by 10:30. Determined today. So here's a halftime flag for you. Halftime flag, my own, and then we're going to go in the third quarter. Flag on the play. I need some of y'all to fix your shit. I'm going to talk about it in the third quarter. Yep, I'm going to talk about it in the third quarter. But I need some of y'all to fix y'all shit. Some of you at home, stay at home people, you need to get outside. Go outside. You probably look like one of the mole people from Marvel and shit. You got to get outside. What are you doing? I'm going outside. Where are you going? I'm going outside. What are you going to do? I'm going outside. When I get outside, who the hell knows? You need to go outside. I'm giving y'all 2 personal flags for that. Because some of the shit y'all are saying online, in front of cameras and microphones, where people can see and hear you, you might have wanted to sit your bitch ass down. To hell with talking out of school. Some of y'all are talking out of homeschool, bitch. Put your ass down. What are you doing? I'm going outside. Where are you going? I'm going outside. What are you going to do? I'm going outside. When I get outside, who the hell knows? Go outside. Like, put your phone down. Go run outside in the grass barefoot, something. Because listen, the internet is not your goddamn friend. Everything ain't for the internet. You should have kept this shit to yourself. Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit thing. Because everything ain't for the internet. Go outside. Take your monkey ass outside. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Listen, go outside, get some, light up a bong, light up a crack pipe, light up a meth pipe, light up something outside. My own personal flag. Third quarter action, no less than 3 flags. No less than 3 flags. No less than 3 flags. And we are starting off nasty. We are starting off disgusting. Flag on the play. Are you for real right now? 4 flags on the play. Are you for real right now? Perennial all-star to flag on the play Friday and a shoe-in first ballot Hall of Famer for the Janky Hall of Fame coming up in 2 weeks. Good old Kanye West. Kanye West accused of forced simulated oral sex on America's Next Top Model finalist during music video shoot. Kanye Ye West is currently facing allegations of assault on an America's Next Top Model finalist. The model has issued new comments on the alleged music video shoot incident, claiming the rapper, quote, simulated oral sex on her.
Oh my God!
Jiminy Christmas. In a lawsuit filed in 2024, model Jennifer Ann claimed that she was choked and subjected to, quote, pornographic gagging by West. She filed her lawsuit under New York City's gender-motivated violence protection and alleged that the incident took place on the set of LaRue's music video shoot for the Kill in 2009. Ann claimed in her original filing that West showed up at the Manhattan Chelsea Hotel for the video shoot, but staged, quote, his own production without any pushback from the production team, in a manner similar to pornographic gagging deep throat BDSM fetishes. Now speaking on BBC's Fame Under Fire podcast, Ann has shared some additional specifics about her claim. She recalled that as they were in the midst of shooting the music video, commotion began. Crew members began running around the Chelsea Hotel. They're like, Kanye's coming, Kanye's coming. Eventually, models were lined up in the hallway to greet West. When he finally came through, he chose 3 girls to be in the scene with him. Ann was one of those women. After they began filming, Ann claimed that West, quote, couldn't remember his lines, so he called cut. Then he switched things up, climbing behind a camera aimed at Ann. I didn't know what was going to happen, she said. Ann added, I was given no direction, and I was just told to sit in this chair. Elaborating on the circumstances, Ann shared, all of a sudden, he just reaches a hand out and starts choking me. And I'm just not sure what is happening. And then he pulls his other hand out and starts choking me with both hands, and then starts smearing my makeup all over my face and sticking his hands inside of my mouth. Ann stated that Kanye's actions felt like, quote, simulated oral sex. Yo! Oh
my God!
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yo!
Pause! What is that?
MJ, listen, I know it's going to hurt some people's feelings, but it has to be said. Y'all need to start treating Kanye West the same way y'all treat toxic waste. Y'all, it's got to be done, man. Here's the crazy part about this story. You know how some people say, well, you have to believe all women, believe all women, believe. In this regard, I absolutely think it happened. I do. What was Kanye West doing in 2024? Making songs like Heil Hitler. Nigga, Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. That was 2024 Kanye. Having an interview with DJ Academics in a Black Klan outfit. That Kanye West was in 2024. Yeah, he did that. He did that. He did all that. He did all of that. He did every inch of that shit. Put his ass in jail. There's no way she's lying. 2024 Kanye? Not 2024. 2009 Kanye. The 2009 Kanye. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. The 2009 Kanye, yep, he did it. 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 (2009) Kanye that's when he started that off the med shit. When did he say slavery was a choice? What year was that? What year did he say 400 years of slavery that sound like a choice? What year was that? What year was that? This was the unmeted Kanye. This was the Kim K and Kanye shit started to get real shaky Kanye. I'm sorry. Listen, I think he did it. God damn it, I think he did it. I think he did it. I think he did it. I ain't even bullshit. I think he did it. Katy Perry is still avoiding Australian authorities, and they have said if she does not make contact to be interviewed, they will issue a warrant for her arrest. Oh, Lord, please tell me they're going to arrest her ass. Okay, so 2018, slavery was a choice. What album did he do in 2009? Was that 808s and Heartbreak? Annabelle, reminding Kanye West he has anything is not going to work. It's not. The man has to be treated like Chernobyl. He is musical Chernobyl. He is. He did. Listen, it might hurt feelings, and I don't care. It has to be said. That man is walking Chernobyl. He is Chernobyl in musical form. I don't believe shit Kanye says or does anymore. I don't. I genuinely don't. Yep, it was 808s and Heartbreaks. His mother had just passed away. Yeah. Yep. Ain't no way. There's no way. I don't believe shit Kanye says. He made that long-ass letter talking about his goddamn brain damage after that car accident. I don't give a shit. Kanye didn't just burn bridges. He didn't just napalm them. Kanye West bombed them with a nuclear strike from space. Man, no. And this was after his mother passed. Argue with your mama. I get it. I get it. I'm sorry. It hurts. Some people might even want to take my black card for it. I don't care. I don't care. That man has done more damage in the time he's been on this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, he did it. That was him. That was him. Yep. 2009, he went on stage and interrupted Taylor Swift and said Beyonce should have won. That was him. He did it. Because that was when Amber Rose said she was sticking fingers in his booty. He did that shit. Get mad if you want to. He did that. That was all him. That was him in a biscuit. That was him in a biscuit. Hold on. That was him in some mashed potatoes. Like, I'm not playing. He did that shit. He did that shit. Oh, Smoking Out Mess Jess' daughter found a job. She starts her job today. We call her a little mess around here. If Smoking Out is Smoking Out Mess Jess, we call her Little Jess. She's young Rogan it. You know what I mean? He did that shit. That was him. That was all him. 70,000 yards. Repeat first down. This punk ass bitch. Oh, this punk ass bitch. This might be another whole damn thing. Flag on the play. You ain't never beaten the allegation. 4 flags on the play. You are never beating the allegation. You ain't never beaten them. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Maher is a piece of shit. I mean, I know y'all understood this. That man's a piece of shit. Bill Maher is a piece of shit. Like dead ass. Hold on. Let me see. Where'd it go? I'm looking for it now. Hold on. Oh, yeah. My flag on the play was Trudeau putting his hands all over Katie's butt and googly-eyed. Oh, God. You gonna remind me of that, Jack's mom? Don't remind me of that.
Pause! What is that?
Let me tell y'all something. He's a piece of shit. And why is he a piece of shit? Because Bill Maher has not gotten a hint that he's starting to sound like that old white man yelling at clouds. He has not gotten a goddamn hint. Here, hold on. Another Jew? I wouldn't say the J-O-O. I'd say boo, maybe, Ash. Wanda Sykes says Bill Maher confronted her over Golden Globe joke. Wanda Sykes isn't the type of comedian to pull her punches, and that's exactly what audience saw earlier this year when she presented at the 83rd Golden Globes and sniped Bill Maher. And apparently, Maher didn't take the punch sitting down. He stopped me out in the parking lot. Not the parking lot. We were waiting for our cars, and he was like, "What was that about?" Sykes recalled on Thursday's episode of Vulture's Good One podcast. The moment in question came at the January 11th ceremony while Sykes presented the award for Best Performance in Stand-Up Comedy on Television, a win that ultimately went to an absent Ricky Gervais. Locking in on Maher while at the podium, she joked, and I want you to listen to this joke and see whether or not he should have went after her. This is the joke. Bill Maher, you give us so much, but I would love a little less. Just try less. That was the joke. That was the joke. That was the joke. That was it. We would love a little less. Just try less. To hear Sykes tell it, confronting her at the car valet is the exact kind of extra behavior that she was poking fun about. I was like, "It's a joke, Bill," Sykes recalled responding. And he's like, "Well, I mean, it wasn't even a joke." She said, "No, I heard laughter. It was clearly a joke." Maher supposedly continued pushing back that the jab was, quote, "not even a joke. It was just like I said, see?" This is what she said. I said, "See, you're doing exactly what was said in the joke. We need less of this. Do this less. This is exactly, you're epitomizing the joke. Less of this." He didn't care for it. You've got to be out your goddamn... I am not a professional comedian. I make comedy jokes here on the show. I'm still trying to get an opportunity to get like 5 minutes on a stage just to do, some routine. I just need 5 minutes, right? And my jokes are unstealable because much like Richard Pryor, I am deadpan and make fun of myself. So I could do a routine on the time I watched Scarface and sniffed baking soda. Nobody else has their story, and my brother is still laughing about that shit. You know what I mean? So I say that to say this. There are comedians I like, and there are comedians I don't like. Like right now, Jerry Seinfeld can blow me hard, fast, and quickly. Like he really can. This is the same Jerry Seinfeld is like, we can't even really do comedy because we've got to be PC and politically correct. Dog, were you politically correct when you was dating a 15-year-old? Oh my God! You had so much smoke for anybody that is saying free Palestine. What if I said Shoshana Lowenstein? Would you laugh at that joke there, Jerry? Bill Maher is one of those comedians I don't like. Why don't I like him? Because he cannot read the room. Listen, the last thing on the face of the earth you want to be in 2026 is a rich, old, white man curmudgeon. Do you understand they will smack the shit out of your bitch ass? You're over here talking about how it's politically incorrect and this, that, and what the third, talking about woke when you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Dog, you sound exactly like Drake. You do. You can't read the room. Bitch, are you blind? You can't even read the goddamn room. Ashley, you better stop. Stop your ass up with a biscuit. I keep trying to tell you. Ashley, listen. I will have your ass in divorce court. You can't measure up, baby. He's just too strong and powerful. You better leave me alone, Ashley. Bill Maher is Drake. Bill Maher is Drake. Can't read a room like he a blind mouse. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is like, ain't nobody trying to hear from your old, rich, white man curmudgeon ass, dog. You don't get the joke. You are out here fighting against bullshit. You sound like you sound like Trump. You sound like all the sycophants around Trump. And this is exactly what Wanda Sykes was trying to tell you, dumbass. Sykes continued the story saying that Maher argued that he had heard from many friends and colleagues that it was a stupid joke. My good friend, my brother and co-owner of Ghost Call Productions Radio, the president of this station, and the head of our news division, Mr. Jeff Kennedy, is in the building. Morning, Jeff. Flag on the play Friday, baby. And when he said stupid, I was like, okay, now you're going to get it. I was like, well, I've got a lot of texts telling me how great it was and how they don't like you, and it was really funny. I guess, that's the problem. You're watching Fox News, and I'm over here on MSNBC, see? And then he asked me to be on his podcast. I said, absolutely not. Ladies and gentlemen, I need people like Bill Maher to I need y'all to shut all the way to F up. Bill Maher is that one dude that lost a girlfriend for some stupid shit he did. And then when he sees her with another dude, he crying and shit.
Sorry, other niggas had your bitch outside.
It wasn't my bitch.
Then shut the fuck up in 2020.
Yo.
Shut up. Anybody trying to hear from you? I made a video yesterday, and it was probably one of the realest videos I ever made. Dead ass. It's probably one of the realest videos I ever made. White people are done with white people shit. It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. White people are done with white people shit. And literally, when you got to fill up a tank, when you go to fill up your truck tank, and you're looking at one of your two children to see if you can put them up for collateral, ain't nobody trying to hear from, oh my God, everything's woke. Shut your stupid ass up. Hope you don't sit your goofy ass down. Like, this is the problem. And again, I can speak to it as an African-American man, but I'm hearing from white people. Go look at the video I put up on TikTok yesterday. Go look it up. Then look at the comment section. I put up the equivalent of what happens with one of them sellout Coonesians say some shit that white racists say, and they're in there, tell them, brother, people need to hear it. I did this the exact same video in reverse. There were white people in the comment section saying, thank you for saying it. Oh, God, thank you so much for saying it. Please, in the name of Rao, thank you so much for saying it. I've been done with white people shit. These are white people. And this is the place, this is the area that Bill Maher is navigating with this goofy shit. And all Wanda Sykes said, give us a little less. You're rich. You smoke weed. You get a piece of black girl coochie every once in a while. Shut up. Shut up. Like, seriously.
You got to bring ass to get ass.
Good Lord. When white people are done with white people's shit, we have hit a level. We are in the danger zone. We are in the goddamn danger zone. When you see white people just looking at a video going, see, I told y'all, when something is really, really embarrassing, black people will go, God damn, and cover their face. The white person equivalent of that is this. They try to look off to the horizon. You know, well, as white man, I'm saying we shouldn't have ended slavery. And what white people are like, they're using all the syllables in mother effer. They are using all of the goddamn syllables. This motherfucker. This mother. Here. Be safe, Tiny. Love you. Love you. When white people are tired of white people shit.
Lana. What?
Danger zone.
And Bill Maher out here being the whitest of white people, and other white people are going, oh, please shut up. Shut up. When white people cover their face with you, it's time for you to shut up. When I tell you white people are using all of the syllables in mother effer, we're not getting to Samuel L. Jackson. No. We're getting the Dan Rather mother effort. Like I did. White people are done with white people. Here Bill Maher come. That joke wasn't funny. And other white people are looking at him like, Bill. You can't read the room?
Sit your dumb ass down.
Sit down, boy. Sit down. 88,000 yards, be second down. Okay, this is going to be a strange-ass story. This is going to be a weird one. But it must be done. And this is yet another four flagger. Flag on the play. Everything about you don't make no damn sense. Everything. 4 flags on the play. Everything about you don't make no damn sense. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to a woman by the name of Bata Ungar Sargon. Bata Ungar Sargon. That's her name. This is a story out of USA Today, which is like a right-wing rag, but anyway. This Jewish MAGA leftist voted for Trump. Now she has doubts.
Oh my God!
Let me say that again, because I don't think y'all heard me. This Jewish MAGA leftist voted for Trump. Now she has doubts. Bata Ungar Sargon defies easy categorization. A lifelong leftist, she was won over by Donald Trump's appeal to the working class and voted for him in 2024. The former Newsweek deputy opinion editor now calls herself a MAGA leftist.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
Lifelong leftist. She was won over by Donald Trump's appeal to the working class and voted for him in 2024. The former Newsweek deputy opinion editor now calls herself a MAGA leftist. This bitch is an onion and a rutabaga mixed together. Bitch. This bitch is a hybrid of a watermelon and a basketball being put together. What? Imagine your car. Now imagine half of your car is an alpaca's ass. Just imagine. Just imagine. The front end is a Prius. The back end is the ass of an alpaca. You don't even know whether or not to start it up or get on top of it. You don't. This bitch is a Prius packer. This bitch is a Prius packer. An alpaca mixed with a goddamn Ford Prius or Prius, wherever they make the Prius. Ungar Sargon hosts a weekly show on News Nation, of course, and it is a fixture on cable news. Her new book, The Jews and the Left, traces the history of Jewish allegiance to the Democratic Party and how Hamas's October 7th attack on Israel became a reckoning for many Jews who felt the party had abandoned them. I'm going to say something. Because I've watched this happen. Sadly. You know, on TikTok, you start following people who you think, you know, their politics align, right? You know, maybe they are a far leftist, or maybe they're a liberal, maybe they're just a Democrat, maybe they're a conservative, maybe they're a Republican, you know, just a Republican, a conservative, or whatever, right? You start following them, and you start to collaborate and things of that nature, right? And then something happened. And you watch as these people change. And sometimes not for the better. Inevitably, they end up going all the way over to a side that 2, 3, 4 years ago you would have never seen them with. It would have been oxymoronic to even see them. Like, for real? Perfect example is Muscles and Nursing. If you're on TikTok, you know who Muscles and Nursing is. It's a perfect example. During COVID, this man was out here giving out all the great information on what you need to do about COVID. He was showing up at rallies and shit as this gay liberal, fighting for liberal values and things of that nature. And then October 7th happened. But before that, Muscles and Nursing started to change. There was an incident where a kid stabbed a gay black man to death. A white kid stabbed a gay black man to death. He claimed to be a Muslim. When he was arrested, it was found out that he was a Christian. But by that time, Muscles and Nursing went on a huge ass tirade against Muslims. And I mean, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Like, he was offensive with the shit. But he calls himself an atheist. Flash forward. Everybody's talking about not voting for Joe Biden because of the bombings that Israel did in Gaza. Here comes Muscles and Nursing. Yeah, I'm going to vote for him. I'm proud of my president. So he votes for him. Then a few years go by. Now he not only hates Muslims, he's coming after black people. He's over here being racist to defend Jewish people. Look at him today. He's a MAGA Republican. I swear to you, I'm not making this up. And I watched that shit happen all the way through. I was there at the beginning, and I'm here now. I watched the whole thing happen. Another friend of mine, or used to be a friend of mine. You guys know him as Won't Be Silent. I know him as Abe. Same path. Same path. To look at these two men, one who is Jewish, the other one who supposedly is an atheist, to watch them morph into these damn near far-right Republican-ass people. It's disgusting on the surface, in the middle, and on the bottom. I want y'all to know there are a lot of Jewish people that did not agree with what Israel was doing in Gaza. Sorry. You can get mad if you want to. I'm telling y'all the truth. I am telling you the truth. One of the loudest voices against what is going on in Gaza is a group called Jewish Voices for Peace. It was a Jewish man, Bill Ackerman, who's a billionaire, that helped to get rid of the dean of Harvard University. Donald Trump's entire attack on colleges, the shield he is using is fighting anti-Semitism. There's a lot of Jewish people that are being used in this shit. I think this woman is one of them. I do. I'm sorry, I do. October 7th all of a sudden changed how liberals and the Democrats treated Jewish people? No. No. It was the actions of the goddamn government of Israel that did that shit. Nobody hates Jews. Let me start here. Before I even get into this. Nobody hates Jewish people. Nobody. I don't even use the Z word. I don't. I do not. I haven't used it before. Not using it now. Never will use it. I'm using facts as they stand. When you have a president who should have been gone, a prime minister who should have been gone years ago, who made a deal with some of the worst types of Israeli citizens, these damn near funny mustache man-esque human beings, builds a coalition, puts that in a government, and then some shit like October 7th happened, and their actions is collective punishment. That ain't got shit to do with being Jew. That has a lot to do with your goddamn prime minister. I'm sorry. And the way I see it, and I will say it to the day I die. The way I see it is this. If your values could change based on the actions of one group but not the actions of another group, then you never gave a shit about your values. They were never real in the first place. The justice system put Carmelo Anthony in prison for 35 years. That's not all of a sudden going to make me be pro-cop. It isn't. I wasn't pro-cop at 13 when they cracked the back of my goddamn head open. I wasn't pro-cop at 11 when they put me in handcuffs, put my brother in handcuffs. So no, I am pro reallocating police funding for different things other than cracking people upside the goddamn head. My values do not change. A jury found Rick Chow not guilty of shooting a black kid in the back. That isn't all of a sudden going to make me, be MAGA. Because my values are written in stone. If your values can change because of one thing that happened, but you don't want to address why the backlash is happening in the first place, and that includes from your own community, then your values weren't shit. They were predicated on whether or not somebody kissed your ass. That's how I look at it. For this woman to say the Hamas October 7th attack on Israel became a reckoning for many Jews who felt their party had abandoned them. Since when? No, you abandoned it. Because at the end of it, none of you want to address the asshole you have sitting as prime minister. This not focus on this. No, bitch, I'm focusing on the entire picture. Why do I have to start off every sentence with I condemn Hamas? Why? Obviously I do. I haven't killed anybody. I haven't wished death on anybody except for those who wish death on me. I attack oligarchs, billionaires, corporations. I attack white supremacists and racists and Nazis. I don't attack Jews. I don't attack blacks. I don't attack Asians. I don't attack Native Americans. I don't attack gays, trans, non-binary, lesbians, none of that. My fights are bigger than, oh, you pray to this God, this, that. No, my fights are bigger. Her values were for sale to begin with. Muscles and Nursing's values were for sale to begin with. Abe's values were for sale to begin with. For her to be, oh, well, our party abandoned. No, bitch, you abandoned them. Because it was never about your religion. Just like it's never about your ethnic background. Just like it's never about your economic status. You love bringing up Martin Luther King, so let's bring up Martin Luther King. Content of character, not color of skin. I don't have to condemn Hamas. I already did. I've never agreed with them. But I'm also not going to sit here and act like I don't see what the reaction was. So I'm condemning Benjamin Netanyahu. Not Jews, not Israelis, Benjamin Netanyahu. I am, however, rejecting the mindset of most Israelis, which is all Arabs must die. If that's abandoning, then you need to refigure what the hell you're talking about. 100,000 yards, repeat, third down. I'm not going to get out of here. God damn it. Chad, be safe. I love you, brother. Be safe out there. All right. I got 9 minutes. Could I get out of here at 10:45? Yeah, I'm going to get out of here at 10:45. All right. This one is just a little bit of light work. This is light work. Flag on the plate. Hey, man. You know capitalism works both ways. 3 flags on the plate. Hey, yo. You know capitalism works both ways. All right. I need male gamers to understand something. Y'all are upset that God of War made a video game featuring Kratos' baby mama or wife or whatever you want to call it. And y'all have been losing your goddamn mind, rejecting it, feminism, woke, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I have a simple solution. Don't buy the game. Just don't buy the game. Why are you making TikTok videos and think pieces? Just don't buy the game. Why are you out here yelling woke and this, that, and that? Just don't buy the game. If you think, oh my God, they're gender swapping this, that, and the third, then don't watch the show. Oh my God, they made Batman black or Superman black or blah, blah. Don't buy the comics. You understand? That's how capitalisms work. That's how it works. You can listen. Okay, I'll read it, Wolfie. Just don't buy it. It's a novel idea. If I don't like something, I don't make a think piece for 20 minutes. I just don't buy it. Or I don't read it. I don't watch it. I was never a fan of Kevin Sorbo, so I never watched Hercules. I always thought he was wooden, so I never watched Hercules. I didn't make a 25-minute diatribe against Hercules and Kevin Sorbo. I just never watched this shit. Be safe, TD. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee. Yo, just don't buy it. Just Faye and Kratos literally fought each other before Kratos fell in love with her. Just you know what, DJ? See, this is why Big Sis DJ is necessary in the game. Just be like Dionne Warwick. Just walk on by. Just don't walk. Just walk on by. I can't believe they put a woman in the Kratos. Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. There's certain comic books I don't read. I might have collected them, read them once, and said, I don't like this shit. And I didn't collect them again. Some shit just ain't for me. So I protest with my wallet. I have, for 2 weeks, I've watched this. 2 goddamn weeks. I have watched as men have lost their goddamn minds over this video game. And all I'm saying in everyone in the comment section is, so don't buy it. 145,000 yards, repeat, fourth down. Fourth quarter action, no less than 4 flags. Fourth quarter action, no less than 4 flags. This one is called fourth quarter straight L's. We can run through this shit as fast as possible because this is nothing but straight L's. This is straight L's. All right, Facebook is degrading. I don't know what the hell is going on. All right, straight L's. Straight, I'm telling y'all, Cobra la 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 la. 4 flags on the play. Spencer Pratt lost his bid to be LA mayor. 150,000 yards. Repeat, first down. Flag on the play. Tom Steyer lost his bid to be governor of California. 170 yards. Repeat, second down. Flag on the play. Nancy Mace lost her bid to be governor of South Carolina. 200,000 yards. Repeat, third down. And finally, in this quarter, flag on the play. Why do y'all keep talking to this man? Donald Trump walked out on an interview because the interviewer, a woman, pressed back on his lies. He got so fed up, he walked out. Straight L. Straight Cobra, la 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 la. Straight L's. Field goal L's. 225,000 yards. Repeat, fourth down. Just straight L. Straight L dogs. Cadillac El Dorados. LL Cool J. Long lip, long dicking. Straight L. L's, 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 L's. And just back the L truck up and pour it over on top of all of them, goddammit. Just straight L's. L dog. That man turned burnt orange. He looked like the guy and broke the mic. Yep. He looked like the surface of the sun. He was so goddamn mad. All right, kids, these are delay of games. Ain't but 2 of them. One of them is funny. The other one is sad. You already know where this is going. Flag on the plate. You cannot be serious. 4 flags on the plate. You cannot be serious. Did y'all know that Derek Chauvin and his wife have been charged with tax evasion. That Derek Chauvin. Not the other one, that Derek Chauvin. The one you thinking about? Yep, him. Hickler, him. That one. Yes, that one. That one. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, that one. I don't know if I have it. Do I have it? Yes, here it is. Here it is. It's from a woman on Instagram named I Am the Cookie Boss. It says, hold on. No, I don't need the damn music. I'm trying to get hemmed up. He killed George Floyd over a $20 counterfeit bill while he underreported $464,433 in joint income and owes $21,853 in taxes. Fired Minneapolis officer Derek Chauvin and his wife are charged with tax crimes allegedly dating back to 2014.
Oh my God!
And you're right. You're right, Mofe. The bill wasn't counterfeit. He killed a man over $20. Meanwhile, he owed the federal government 21G. I need y'all to laugh at that, please. Just please laugh at that. I need y'all to please laugh. Just laugh. Just laugh. Just laugh. Get a good guffaw. I need you to laugh from your balls, please. Be limitless. I love you. I love you. Love who you are exactly as you are. I am so effing proud of you. If they want to insist you're the devil, give them something to worship. I am here no matter what, when, or why. The inspirational word from Miss Starro Gwynn. I need y'all to laugh. I need y'all to laugh. I need y'all to laugh, please. Please laugh. Just please. Man in prison. He in federal prison. Out here owing tax money and you killing people over $20? You can't even make that shit up. 300,000 yards. 300,000 yards. And the reason I put that one first is because this last one is just tragic. Flag on the play. Justice was not done. I had a long-ass Why Wednesday episode about this. If you want to, you can go watch it. It is on our YouTube channel. I do not want to get back into that place because it just hurts. And that wasn't the end of the effery and jackassery that happened to me that day, but that is for another time and another place. All I will say is this. They tried to say that Carmelo Anthony came from a broken home, and he did not. Both his mother and his father were in the home, both of them. And they were hard workers. They raised their children. They tried to give them the best life possible. The Metcalf boys, on the other hand, came from broken homes. Jeff Metcalf can sit out there and talk all the bullshit about how much he loved his son all he wants. You wasn't in the home. You divorced their mother, probably because you were cheating. They tried to label Carmelo Anthony as a thug, and he wasn't. He was in high school. He was a high school student. They tried to label him violent, and he wasn't. He didn't see violence at home. But the Metcalf kids did. Jeff Metcalf can come out here and try to pretend like he's the grieving father all he wants. You beat up their mother. And this is documented. People can say that the justice system is fair and that Carmelo Anthony had his day in court. He had a jury of all white jurors. He never testified in his own defense. His lawyer was inept. And the DA and the judge are friends with the Metcalf family. I didn't put a yardage on this because it's painful. And I'm going to end this show like this. I told you I'm going to be out of here by 10:45. I don't want to go back down there, so I'm not. I'm not going to go down there. I'm not going to go into that place again because that was a very dark place, a very dark place. So I will not go back there. I will not. But I will say this. My greatest wish in life is for my grandkids to be seen as kids and not as threats. When we run away, we're shot. When we do nothing, we're shot. We defend ourselves, we are in prison. In this, the greatest country on earth, why am I afraid when a cop gets behind me? And why is that fear multiplied knowing that my sons can drive? And one day my grandsons will know how to drive. I didn't put yardage on this. I didn't. I left it open. You put it on. Look at the story of Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Hayes, and you give the yardage. Look at every aspect of this story, and you give it the yardage. Because I can't. I cannot. I will not go back down into that place again. But here's the crazy part. In America, it's only a matter of time. An Asian man is wanted for questioning about a burning cross in a park in Chicago. I love you. I love you. I love that you come here. I love that you share. I love that you laugh. I love that I can help you laugh. I love that you guys make me laugh. I love the joke. I love this show. But what have I always said about it? It's not me. It's we. It will always be we. Always. I just want y'all safe. I just want all of you to be safe. If I had one wish for every person that watches or listens to this show, it would be that you have the best life possible, that you achieve everything that you set your mind to, that you have love in your life, and if not, I hope I give you that love. I hope I make you smile. I hope I make you happy. Because quite frankly, you guys do that for me. Be kind, be positive, be authentic, be you. I love you all so much. Remember, fight what you believe in. Dry Snitching presents Hickler Tickler docuseries to the fifth power. That is the loving word from Miss Lyles. Hydrate, elevate, self-love, and self-care. I love you all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. That is the good word from Miss Tracina. I love you all. Before I leave, because I do not want to leave you on a dour note, I will leave you all with the universal greeting of the coffee beans. Bow your heads.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
One day, Roman Reigns is going to hear about this show. He's going to find out that's a universal greeting, and he's probably going to come and spear the shit out of me, but that's okay. I can take it because I'm already on disability. I don't care. What do we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. And this has been a Flag on the Play Friday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Law Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the Taz Effect with the one and only Miss Taz J. And make sure you have the schedule for all the incredible shows that will be happening on this weekend, from Portion of No Judgment to The Villain's View. Stay tuned to GCPR, where you get it all and you get some love too. As always and forever, even with my Viltrumite shirt, with love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. Annabelle, I need you and Ashley to take a step back. Y'all know what's about to happen. You know how it happened. Y'all end up going, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Ooh. And a tad bit of hair grease. See you all on Monday. Misunderstandings and furniture moving. I love you guys. Thank you for making my day special every day. Peace. Hey, I love you. And your ass better not forget it. See you on Monday.